All right. So we are here for some human and well, when I say human and social biology paper one. Just check in to see if there's anybody on stream. And if you're on stream, then we can go. But if everybody's sleeping, we can call it a day. See one person, Selena. Hey Selena, what's up? Like, are you alone tonight? What's up, Selena? You ready? IT Soshi. How was Soshi? Soshi was easy, eh? I have POB and a few more to go. But anyways, I'm gonna at least if I even one paper I'm gonna do because I'm a bit late tonight. So let's go. Alright, so number one says which of the following features is used to classify a group as an organism or class as in sector, as class in sector. Sorry. Let's go. Let's get those answers in the chat. See what's up. So we're saying one is ARD. Which one? ARD. All right. So it's D. Number of segments. All right. Number two says living organisms such as plants are affected by abiotic factors which determine where they become established. Which of the following list contains some of these determining factors? And we said that's B, sunlight availability, soil pH, and minerals. All right, number three says which of the following correctly define a niche and a habitat? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's put some pace on it, guys. Let's go. Number three. Number three. See, number three is A. Number three, A. Niche, the role that an organism play where organism live. Number four says which organism in the food chain is a secondary consumer. Let's go. Remember to put the number beside. Remember to put the number beside the letter for me. 4. Let's go. Let's go. 4. Secondary consumer is the eel. Good. Number 5. Which of the following organisms in the food chain is an herbivore? That's a plant-eating animal. I have no idea how long I'm going to be here for. I'm just here until I'm here on vibes. The vibes good. Sometimes we're there for 3 hours. Vibes bad. Sometimes we're there for an hour. All depends. Number 5. So number 5, herbivore is larvae. Good job. Number 6, a farmer noticed pink mealybugs in his garden. He is advised to introduce the ladybird beetle to control the mealybugs. The type of relationship between the mealybug and the ladybird beetle is described as what? B is correct. All right, number 7. Approximately 10% of the energy stored in food is available to the next organism in the food chain because what? Number 7. Let's go, let's go. Number 7. C, because most of the energy is lost as heat during the process of respiration. Indeed. Number 8, animals that are at the end of a food chain and that feed on dead and decaying organisms are called what? Number 8. Number 8. They are called decomposers. Indeed. Number 9. Let's go. Greatest threat to the survival of coral reef. Number 9. Increase in ocean temperature. Very good. Number 10. Replanting trees on a bare hillside is an example of what? Number 10. Let's go. Number 10. Reforestation. Restoration is correct. Time graph. This refers to the graph. Population growth. Phase 4 of the graph is most likely due to what? Phase 4. Yes, competition from invasive species. Indeed. Number 12, which of the following structures is found only in plant cell? Easy. Let's go. Number 12. Yes. Your chloroplast. 13. Let's go for 13. 13. A. Good job. Alright, let's knock down to 15. The major feature that is responsible for a rigid structure of the xylem vessel is the that's the lignin. Good. Number 15, which of the following biological processes is diffusion involved? What time is exam tomorrow? Morning or evening? It's a morning exam or evening exam? Oh, it's an afternoon. Interesting. Alright. Probably do a live night morning, but let's see how it goes. Alright. Number 16 refers to the following diagram. Let's go. Number 16. Yes. Number 16 is your glucose. Indeed. 17. This come every year. Every year. Let's go for 17. 17. Yes, indeed. C. Let's move for 18. So the following minerals is important for the formation of chlorophyll. What makes chlorophyll, guys? Let's go. What makes chlorophyll? Magnesium. Did 19. And then an enzyme is best defined as a molecule which I must read this one properly, guys, because sometimes they change up this one for 19. Let's increase the rate of chemical reaction but remain unchanged at the end of the reaction. All right, let's move to 20. Yes, 20 is D. Let's move to 21. A 50-year-old male is advised by his doctor to reduce the amount of salt he consumes. Da, 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 da. If he ignores his doctor, there's a high chance he develops. 21 is C. Sugar is diabetes, salt is high blood pressure. 22. Try following little part represent the ribs. Here's the ribs. Ribs is B. Yes. 23. Energy. The energy released from the process above is. What do we have for 23? Twenty-three. 23 after is another question you have to read properly as well. Because 23 sometimes they switch it up. So it's a question that you have to read properly. So it says the energy released from the process above is converted to da 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 da. And you guys say it's D. So remember now it has to be the most correct answer. Years gone by, they omit one and then ask you. They omit one and then ask you um which one of them. So most of them is correct, but which is the most correct? And that's most correct is D, as in dog. Right? So it's stored in high level, in a high energy band in ATP. Yeah? So we move on. 24. Can we see? Which I'm following is not an effect of nicotine found in cigarette. 24. B. Well, this was another tricky question also. Um this was a question that they had to that I think it's kind of a tricky question for 24. So let's look at it. It said which of the following is not an effect of nicotine found in cigarettes. So increase heart rate, right? Nicotine. Does nicotine increase heart rate? Increase beating of the cilia. Yeah? For me, it for me it does increase the heart rate. Nicotine is a chemical that raises blood pressure. So if you raise blood pressure, it has to raise heart rate. It reduces oxygen for sure, and increase mucus production for sure. So for me, the answer is B without a doubt. Beating of the cilia. Yeah. Next one for 25. Amoeba obtains all the oxygen it needs by diffusion via the cell membrane, while a human needs to have a special respiratory surface for this purpose. The best explanation for this difference is that, let's go for 25. Oh, well, we'll see. We'll see. If we get to 22, if we not up the vibes, like you see, and we get at least some more people, we'll see. All right, so 25 is D. Indeed. All right, so I'll put some paste by it again. 26. In a heart bypass surgery, in heart bypass surgery, using an artery to bypass the blockage is advantageous over using vein because 26. All right, 26 is C. The arteries are thicker, have thicker and more muscular walls than veins. 27. The events listed below are involved in cutting of blood. What is the correct order? So the correct order is that the blood vessels, are damaged, and then after that the platelets are activated, then the fibrinogen convert to fibrin, and then blood cells are trapped. So that's D. Yes. 28. Artificial immunity can best be described as immunity. For 28, let's go for 28. Yes. B. Produced by deliberate exposure to a pathogen. 29. Under which condition will the rate of transpiration in plants be the highest? Let's go. Sunny and high wind speed. For 30. In the transport of solutes in the phloem, the source is defined as any of the plant where, let's go for 30. Yes, C, sucrose is loaded into the phloem. Right. 31 refers to the following diagram of a potato plant. Which part of the plant contains the most starch? Let's go for 31. 31, it's C, right here. 33. Which of the following is not a form of excretion in plant? Yes, A, 33. Which of the following correctly describe the movement in plants? Mhm, mhm. Yes. C. Good job. 34. Locomotion is an evolutionary adaptation, sorry, performed by animals. Let's go. 34 is B. Indeed. 35. Nice question. 35. Let's go for 35. 35 is C. Look at the file cap right there. 36. The role of an effector is to. The role of an effector, guys. Let's go. Bye, people. Go and sleep. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Respond to a stimuli. Let's go. Share the live with a friend who you know is a night owl. Let's go. 37. Let's go for 37. 37. What do we have for 37? Let's go. 30. Yeah, man, let's get some likes, man. Let's like up the live, man. Let's get some likes. Let's go. Let's get some vibes. All right. Yes. C. Good job. Moving on. Moving on. 38. 38. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're at question 38, and there are 38 people here. What a coincidence. Let's go. 38 will be all of. Oh, 38. Which of the following functions contribute to in the brain? All of them, man. All of them, guys. D. Can be A alone. Temperature. The hypothalamus in the brain deals with temperature. 39. Jubilee. Good catch. 39. Let's go. The following factors does not contribute to the development of glaucoma in the eye. What do you think is A? Which question you think is A dash? 39? Unknown dash 1. No man, 39, 38 is D. Function of that contribute to in the brain. All of them. The hypothalamus is in the brain, and that regulates temperature. The hypothalamus is responsible for regulating temperature in the brain. All right, so all of these contribute except for vitamin A. 40. Yes. X-axis typically represents time as the independent variable, so it has to be B. 41 refers to the following activities involving the menstrual cycle. So we need to put the sequence of that. Sequence would be development of the Graafian follicle, then the repair of the uterine lining, then ovulation, and then shedding. So that looks like it's C. 42, the production of new organism from one parent only is known as. Yes, Jared done. Good times. 42, D. Indeed. Easy. Which of the following structures is common to both cells? Again, nice and easy. 43 we're at. Please put the number beside the letter so we know which question you're answering. Yes, but 43C. Nice and nucleus. Next one. Which which row in the following table currently states the cause, treatment, control, and prevention of AIDS? 44. So that is the agent, the causative agent is RNA virus. Treatment is the AZT. So that would be B. 45. Which of the following statement is true for the flowers? 45. Yeah, so one is wind pollinated, one is pollinated by hummingbird, and two is wind pollinated. Indeed. A. Next one says, which of the following shows the correct sequence of seed formation after fertilization? Let's go. 46. 46 is B. Yes. So the ovule, which is the egg, then it turns into a zygote, then it turns into an embryo, and turns into a seed. 47, let's go. So I hope we get that one. 47. A vector, transmit disease carrying, yes. 48, 100% effective. So for 48, the cutting, tubal ligation. 49, 60-year-old man has been diagnosed with hypertension as well as diabetes. Which of the following treatments would be most effective for the diseases? Exercising and lowering the intake of salt because he has hypertension. Yes, 50. Let's go, guys. 50. 50 is B. Good. 51. Hey guys, I'm tired, man, but I'm pushing through. 51. Yes, 51 is all of them. 52, let's go. Yes, 52 is D. There is no genetic variation. 53, which of the following statements about meiosis is not true? Not true for meiosis is C. It doesn't, it doubles the number of chromosomes in gametes. That's not true. 54, for diploid organisms, two different alleles of the same gene. It is described as two different alleles of the same gene is heterozygous. 55. Yes, 55 is B. Indeed. 56. Two goats heterozygous or fast growth rate are crossed. What percentage of the entire F1 would be expected to possess homozygous alleles? Seeing different answers now. So we're saying C for 56. What we're saying. Okay. So somebody saying it's C. Okay. It's C. But we can always work it out. Do everybody understand why it is C? Alright, let me ask who don't understand why it is C. Is everybody good? If you don't understand, tell me you don't understand. So one person they don't understand. Okay. So it says two goats, heterozygous. Heterozygous, right? Two goats are heterozygous, meaning that they have different alleles. So one would be capital, which is dominant, and one would be recessive. That's what heterozygous means. Different alleles of the same gene. And if you do a quick Punnett square, sorry. If you do a quick Punnett square with the capital and the common, and then I'm just drawing. It's not perfect, but these should be outside. But anyways, I can put one line. So F and F give you two and then this give you a big F and a small F, a dominant and a recessive. Then this give you another homozygous, which is two dominant, and then this give you a dominant and a recessive. Alright, this give you, because this is small, so this give you two a recessive. So how much is heterozygous? It will have to be this and this. So that gives you 50%. 25% would be recessive, which is this. And 25% would be homozygous, which would be that. So that's why it's 50%. Understand that? For all the people who never understand. You understand that now? Okay, Angie says she never understand. George, you understand? Junil George. I hope so. Alright, so we're moving on. Next question says, so this is 50%. Variation in a population is due to what? So variation is due to, we're gonna have to come back afterwards. It's due to A, not asexual reproduction. 58. As a result of mitosis, each daughter cell has C, same number, good. And then 59, to try to find description is true of natural and artificial selection. Okay, so we're seeing C. And then for 60, they want to know which of the stage above can insulin be produced by bacterium. And that is the final stage, which is D, this stage right there. Brianna, are you still here? Brianna, comment and let me see if it's still here. You have like 1 minute to do that. 30 seconds to do that. Brianna going once. Brianna going twice. Okay. I mean, Dash. Come on, 38. It's brain. And it says, what does the brain do? And the brain regulates temperature. The hypothalamus does that. Yes, so the function of the brain, that's simple one too. All right. So again, for 56, Brianna, it says two goats, heterozygous. Now, do you know what heterozygous mean? That's the first thing. If you don't know what heterozygous mean, then you can't understand. Okay, I understand. Dash, but don't overthink. Brian, you have to stay upon the typing quick, you know. Cause you're going if you don't stay upon the typing quick. So, oh, you do paper two, Brian, man. Scam. Alright, heterozygous mean you have two different alleles, right? So that means you have a dominant, which is represented by a capital, and you have a recessive, which is represented by a common letter, right? Heterozygous mean that they are different. You have a capital and you have a common. One is dominant, one is recessive. Homozygous mean that they are the same. That means you would have two dominants. So two dominant together is a homozygous, right? Two recessive together is also homozygous because they are the same. They are both of them are small, so both of them are homozygous, right? And a dominant and a recessive, so both of these are homozygous, and this would be heterozygous because it's dominant and recessive together. Okay. Do you understand that? Okay, yeah, I know that some school in the West only doing paper one. Cool. Do you understand that so far, Brianna? Brianna, you have to move the hand fast, you know, man. I know what's up. Okay. Now it says two goats, which are heterozygous for fast growth rate are crossed. So that means to them don't tell us they're heterozygous. So if a heterozygous, you want a goat, say you want to use G, so you can use big G and small g, but are two goats. So that means say you're going to times them by a Punnett square. Now I hope you know what a Punnett square is. Okay? That's how you find out the potential traits of an individual or an animal. Alright, so you draw the Punnett square and then you put big G and little g because it's heterozygous and it's two of them, so it's two goats. So that means it's going to be big G and little g, and again big G and little g. Right? So you're going to multiply them. Big G times big G give you big G. Big G times little g give you big G and little g. So that means this first one is homozygous. This one is heterozygous. Big small g times big G give you big G and small g. And two small g times each other give you two small g's. So that means you have a dominant, you have a homozygous, recessive, because there are two small ones, so that this is 25%. Okay? Then you have homozygous dominant, and this is also 25%. Now you have two heterozygous, which makes it 50%. Because all of this is 25. The first box is 25, the second box is 25, because all of this equal to 100. So you have two heterozygous after you do your calculation. So that is why it's 50%. Okay. All right, next one. Quick and fast. Come, guys, tell you to see this now. Alright. So we say that is D. 2. Run them fast now. 2. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Yes, 2 is A. Mm-hmm. 3. 3 is B. Mm-hmm. 4. 4 is A. 5. 5 is A. 6. 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. You can get 5 food chain. No, it's B. Only 3. 3 food chain you can get. You get the plant, the squirrel, and this, that's 1. Then you get this, and this, that's 2. Then you get this, and this. So you get 1, 2, and 3. 7. So 7 is A. 8. Alright, so 8 requires some reasoning out. You can take your time and work it out. So 8 is C. Yes? 9. The following outcomes condition will be considered negative impact or negative impacts of human activity. Yes, all of them. Definitely. 10. What you have for 10? Which are following effects of pollutants and coral reef in the Caribbean, and we have less reef fish. We have more branching corals, and we have increasing mackerel. Some people saying all of them. No, it can't be all of them. It's B. Branching isn't a bad thing. Branching means that they are growing, right? It's branching isn't necessarily a bad thing. Well, 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 it's not caused by pollutants. Yeah, so it will be B. All right, next one. 11. We see 11 a lot, guys. Let's go. 11A, good. Competition from invasive species. 12. Mm-mm. Who said 12 by F? Brie, I'm just struggling. Yes, C is right. Let's go for 13. 13. 13 is D. 14. 14 is A, lignin, yes. 15. What can be done to cause the level of solution in the petri dish to rise after 20 minutes? Mm-hmm. So you add the salt to the distilled water in the petri dish only. And water will move from outside the potato through the process of osmosis. Yes, 16. Again, you see this a lot of times. Let's go quick and fast is 16. 16 is C. 17. Which of the following features would not enhance a leaf's ability to absorb solar energy? And that's not. And that is pretty obvious. C. 18, let's go. Simple. 19. C. Indeed. Let's look at 20, guys. I probably have to small that one up. Yeah. Sorry, we have to probably small that one up so you can see it. So that is D, definitely. There the side step back. Whoa. Okay. Moving along. 21. So this already, guys. Let's move on. 21. Calm C. 22. 22 is B. Alveoli to humans, gills to fish, and large leaves to plants. Rib cage, see it's enough time too. Let's go. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now I say which of the following condition is an effect of carbon monoxide? And this is now a different question. The other one was nicotine. And this one says carbon monoxide now. The effects of carbon monoxide. This one is pretty simple though. Carbon monoxide, C, reduces oxygen level. 25. Calm C. 26. Getting to this enough time just to spot where it is now and put the knowledge there. D. Why is it difficult to develop a vaccine for common cold? Indeed. 28. 29. 28 is C, by the way. 29. 29 is A. 30. The following substance is removed during egestion. What do you remove during egestion? Egestion? No. That's excretion, Brianna. Excretion is urea. Egestion have to do with food. Okay? Undigested food. Okay? So make a note of that. Egestion, different from excretion. Alright, 31. Is not a form of excretion. Yes. Is correct. 32. Indeed, 32. 32. Yes, 32 is A. 33. Movement in plants. There's 1 and 2 only. Not whole body movement, but part and growth movement. 34. Definitely. 35. 35 is A because assimilation is when you absorb food. This is also a frequent question. 36. 36 is C. Motor neuron connects to the muscle. That's why it's motor. And sensory neuron would be the skin. Because that senses. So if this is fire, right? Let's call that fire. And it's sensory neuron sense that it's fire. Then it goes and the relay neuron, instead of going to the brain, because it would take a lot of time to go to the brain, so instead it relay back to the motor neuron to tell the muscle to take away the hand from the fire. Okay, so that's C. 37. Oh, no, you can't be watching videos and just swatting, guys. You need to be working it out for yourself, because not every video might be accurate, and sometimes not every question might be the same. They might just switch it around. So you can't be sorting letters. Make sure you reason it out, just like how I did. So he is GF. You understand why it's C from based on my explanation? Let me know in the comment if you understand. Yes, 37 is D. Because the aim is to understand, The aim is to understand. So do you understand? I'm asking, I'm asking, this is your chance to clear it. There's not a lot of people here, so if you don't understand, I'll be more than happy to explain it for you. 38 is B. Not involved, that would be this right here. 39. Yes, B is the sebaceous gland. Yes, 39. The function of a coral layer is to prevent internal reflection. So E is GF, just again, just to clear that up. This is a sensory neuron. The sensory neuron is what senses what's going on. So it feel the heat, or I feel it. Let's call this a nail or a pin. Pin joke your skin, or you step on a nail, right? But your hand go on something like a nail or a fire or something, right? That message goes. It normally goes to the brain, right, through your central nervous system. But in this case, because it's a danger, it doesn't go to the brain, because by the time it go to the brain, you'll probably be damaged. So it goes through the what we call the relay neuron. They skip the brain and go straight to the muscle, which is your motor neuron. And now your muscle takes it away from, take your hand away from the danger. Right? So you have to reason it out. All right. 40. So 40 is A, indeed. 41. Okay. So 41 is the enzyme breaks some protein into amino acid. Right. And then after that, we see where soluble products move into the embryo. and the embryo use it, so it will be D. 42. So which of the following label would be incorrect for the y-axis? And again, I got 53 for 41. 53. What are you talking about there? Not understanding that one. 43. George, I'm not understanding that question. One parent. That's asexual reproduction. Again, we see this plant again, 44. So they change it up, but it's good. 45, which are following 100%. No, no, Angie. Condom is not 100%. It's the cutting. When you cut the fallopian tube, that is 100%, Angie. So that would be C. Condom isn't 100% at all. 46. Well, that's a personal opinion and you're entitled to it. We're just doing the biological aspect. So 46. Common to both cells, B. 47. Let's go. Calm, the life calm tonight. Very calm. 47. Yes, 47 is A. 48. The following diseases matches this category. Yeah, pretty easy. AIDS is a pathogenic. 49. An animal which transmit a disease causing organism, but which is not adversely affected by it is called what? It's called a vector. So animal which transmit a disease but is not adversely affected by it. Now some in the past a lot of people say that it's a host, but it's not a host, it's a vector. Okay, that's B. You said they would be a host, they would be affected if they're a host. No, yes, a host is normally affected with it. Like human being with a HIV is a host. They are affected by it. Dog with ticks is a host, so they are affected by it. So animals that are a host are also affected by the disease. But mosquito carry malaria. Yeah, mosquito and have fever. Mosquito is not affected by the disease that they carry. So I hope that's clear. Host is affected, but they are not. Vectors aren't affected with the disease that they carry. All right, 50. Which past paper say A? A for what? Yes, 50 is D. A for what? Host? As in, they're saying it's host? No, Brianna, if you're asymptomatic, you are still, if you're asymptomatic, you are still affected by the disease. But you just don't show no symptoms. So you can be affected by a disease, but you don't show any symptoms. So, for example, you can have HIV, but you don't show it. So, you're maga down and you don't show the signs, but you're still affected by it. You're still affected by the disease. So, if you're asymptomatic, it means that you just don't show any sign of the disease, that you have the disease. Okay, Brianna? So if you're asymptomatic, it means that you don't show any signs, but you're still a host, you're still affected by a disease internally, but you don't show any symptoms of it. So a vector overall just is not affected by disease. I can never see a mosquito as saying sick and they have chikungunya because they carry it. Yeah? All right. 51. Brian, are you from Jamaica? You go to Jamaica, you're from Jamaica? Name sound Jamaican. Okay. All girls school are co-ed. 51. Ooh. Okay. Okay. 51, which I find best describe a chromosome. Best describe a chromosome. Now, this question is a very tricky question because because some of these definition can be, but the best definition is B. And why I said this is kind of tricky because at school they don't really teach you histones. It's there though, it's in the syllabus though, but a lot of teachers don't really emphasize on histones. So normally the kids will stick to the basic definition, but it's actually B, which is the best. That's why it's the best definition. Yeah? So bear that in mind. All right, 52. These are the stages of mitosis. Yes, GF. That was a tricky one. So C, definitely for 52. And we're all comfortable with our mitosis and all the stages, I presume. You were taught the stages in school, because I know some teachers don't teach the stages. First one is 3 is prophase, right? 2 is metaphase, yeah, equal. Then you have anaphase, and then you have telophase or cytokinesis. All right, let's go. 53. Indeed. 53D, there are no genetic variation. Oh, yeah, we see this enough time. Moving on, which I find statement is not about meiosis is not true. Uh, yeah, doubled. So that already too. D, doubles, yes. 55. In a pea, in pea plants, purple flowers are dominant over white flowers. What percentage of the offspring are likely to have white flowers in this cross? And of course, you have to know your Punnett square. I can hope say it come back and just swat it, but it's always best to know your Punnett square. Let's see those answers. For 55. All right. Okay. See, we're not so strong on our Punnett square. I don't know. I'm just going on vibes. Probably one more. Depends. Listen, guys, I don't come here with a plan, you know. But let's come, just do some papers and help out the community. You know? All right, so let's look at 55. It says, in pea plants, purple flowers are dominant over white flowers. So that's a clue. So purple flowers are dominant over white flowers. So that means we have to label it. So purple flowers, that means purple flowers is dominant. So that means over white flowers. So that means it's heterozygous. Because if it's too dominant, they would share. It would be purple and white. Okay, but it says purple flowers is dominant. So that means that purple flowers would have to be dominant, and then um, white flower would have to be recessive. So small p would be white flower, and big P would be dominant flower. Okay? So if you should run that, yeah, it would be homozygous dominant, which would be PP. So it would be, oh, they don't have any space here, so it would be PP times homozygous recessive. So it would be PP. Oh man, we don't have space. Okay. So it's a purple flowers are dominant over white flowers. So that means it would be PP, right? Times little p. Cool? Or we can do it down here, so little space there, so. So it will be 2 big P versus 2 small p. And then it will be so then it will be all the PP would be the when I work it out. No say a lie. A lie mad, you know. Foolishness mad. Foolishness. I was right before. So it will be PP. Want to make the P look big. Okay. So it will be PP versus that. So it will be PP times this will be big P times that. Then big P times that. And then 2 small p. It's very hard to make the p small. And make the p small. And then make the p small. So basically, you have 50%, 50%, and 0% recessive. I feel like maybe there's something wrong though. I feel like maybe there's something wrong. So it's homozygous dominant and homozygous recessive. Read by question. It says, what percentage of the offspring are likely to have white flowers in the following cross? Oh, my bad. It says homozygous dominant with homozygous recessive. Oh, my bad. I didn't read it properly. My bad. So that means a homozygous dominant versus homozygous recessive. I was doing it right, you know. So that means that for this one, you're going to do 2 working out. So it's going to be homozygous dominant. So that means homo mean the same. So it's going to be 2 big P and 2 small p. And then that will give you a big P. All around it will give you a big P, small p, big P, small p, big P, small p. So therefore it will be 0% if you cross it this way. But if you cross it heterozygous with homozygous, you can do it up here. So heterozygous will mean that it will be big P versus small p, big P, small p, and homozygous recessive will be 2 small p. So that means it will be big P, small p, big P, small p, which will make it 50%. Because the rest of them will be small p, small p. So it will be 50%, 50%. Sorry about that. I didn't read the question and it's wholesome. All right, so it's A. 56. All right, 56. Color blindness is correct. 57. 57. Variation is due to A. Good job. 58. Species consists of members that S dash. Hope you understand the genetics thing, guys. 58. Mm-hmm. D is correct. And we see these two already, so it should be light work for 59. See these two already, no? Pretty sure we see these two already. So it will be C, and then for 60, it will be D. Yeah? Mm-hmm. All right. So we're looking. Looking good? All right, let's try the next one. All right. So we're gonna run one. This is our third paper so far. So most I'm doing is four. Although we're not going at a bad pace tonight. We're going depends. Depends on how I feel. One, two. So the following sampling method is most suitable for estimating mushroom garden. Let's go. Yes, quadrat. Remember to put the number beside the question, please, so we can follow quickly. All right, three. Let's go for three. Yes. Hey, I'm excited too for you guys because I can't do the exam, so you have to do it for me. Four. Let's go. All right. Four. Yes, is B, the zooplankton. Number five. Did I say number one is C? I said number one is C. Oh, my bad, my bad, my bad. My bad. My brain was saying something else. I underlined the wrong thing. My bad, my bad. Thank you for that. It is D. It's just at the start I underlined the wrong thing. At the start I underlined the right thing. Six. Question five. Most important. That is what is gonna catch you there. It could be. It is, but it's not the most important one. That's why. Six is C. My answer seven and there now which letter seven be. Man, cool. Seven is A. Eight. B. 9. Let's go for 9. Am I moving too fast? No problem, Dash. Take care. I'm moving too fast. Look like I'm moving too fast, man. 10. Let's go for 10. 10, 10, 10. Yes, 10 is B. All right, let's look at this one now. Population size. Let's look at this graph. Let's go. Definitely A. 12. Yes, 12 is D. Let's go, let's go. So we shall find comparison cell wall and cell membrane is incorrect. 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 Cell wall is found in plant only. That's true. That's true, Brie. A is correct. Which of the following organelles is directly involved in photosynthesis? And it says directly, 14. Directly, directly. See? 15. Let's get that cracking. 15, 15. Yes, indeed. B. 16. Autotrophic organisms derive their nutrition from 16C. C. Simple inorganic substances only. They don't complicate things, okay? 17. Yes, 17B. Is there anyone here that's not a part of the group? The group. If you're not a part of the group, let me know if you're new. Are you new? Let me know in the chat if you're new. If you're new, put new. If you're new, type new. There's a link to the WhatsApp group. You can join it and get the resources afterwards. So I'll pin it in the chat. Alright. 18 is where we're at. Did we answer 18 already? Oh, my bad. So 18 is D. Okay. Alright, let's look at 19. We see this somewhere already. Mm-hmm. So 19 somewhere already. Let's go. Mm-hmm. 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 19 C. 20. Oh, TFC 20 now. So we're just gonna mark 20 and move right along. But make sure you check it though to see tomorrow. Make sure you check it because sometimes I put it up here, so down here, so check it, okay? Make sure you read the question to see if it matches up, okay? 21. 21C. Nice. 22. So there's enough time too. So we're gonna just go ahead and put B and move on. Alright, let's look at 23. Mm-hmm. 23, it's an alveolus. Yes. 24. Nicotine. So which are following is an effect of nicotine? No, that is a tricky question. No. 24 says it is an effect. No. Right? So that means that now it becomes A. So you see them trick you? They try to trick you. So you have to read it properly, okay? That would be A now. Alright, 25. 25 is D. Nice and calm. 26. 26. Yes, sucrose is in plants, not animals, so therefore it's A. 27. Blood clotting. That's K for potassium and calcium. 28. Looking good, looking good. 29. Again, so there's enough time. So she's filling in the answers, filling in the answers. 29. Yes, B. Sunny and high wind speed. 30. 30C. 31. Again, easy. Yes, see. All right. Which are following correctly identify the functioning of each of the labeled parts. And I. So it's 32. I is ultra filtration and I selective reabsorption, right? And then 3 is water conservation. So that would be B. Okay. 33. Irreversible growth and part movement. 34. Crash course, crash course, crash course. Let's go. S34 is B. Increased chance of predator attack is not there. Remove 35. Stimulus and response. Thirty-five is D. Yes, detectable change. 35, detectable change in organism environment and an organism reaction to a stimulus is a response. 36, tall is sure to be. You traumatize with A. A is simple, let's look for the file cap. And then when the file cap is, that's the answer. All right, 37. Oh, that's what you mean. Okay. That's a good thing, isn't it? 37. Seeing 37C. Some people say 37B. Some people, when I see answer them are running at all, you know. Oh, we gonna 38. Listen, when I reach I say it. I am sorry I thought about. I reach I say it. Oh, no, 38 I'll be already. Alright, my question with you, sir. Alright, back to your regular thing. Alright, guys. So let's big it up. Okay? Now it's a reflex arc. Right? So remember it's the same thing. A is the skin, which would be the receptor. So A is the receptor that receives the whatever you're receiving. Receive the stimuli. Right? C is the motor, because this is a muscle. So C would be the motor nerve, the motor neuron or motor nerve. Yeah? And D would be the sensory neuron, because that is what is carrying the information. So this would be the sensory neuron, because it's carrying the information from the receptor. So this is the motor nerve and this is the sensory nerve. Sensory. This thing ever stuck. Sensory nerve. Okay. And B would be your relay neuron. So now they're asking you the structure. What's the question again? So now they're saying which label structure relays the impulse to the effector? And it has to be B. Because that is the relay neuron. It's sending it back. So let's run it. Let's run it in a different color. So this is fire. Let's use a fire. So fire, this is it. Going up, receives it. The receptor receives it. It goes along the sensory neuron. But what? Because it's danger, it doesn't go to the brain. Because by the time it go to the brain, it probably burn up. So it goes to the relay neuron and goes now along the motor nerves to the muscle, and the muscle remove your hand from the danger, which is the fire. Is that clear? Let me know if that's clear in the chat. So understand why this is B? Simple stuff, guys. No, we still don't understand? France, you don't understand? That emoji like you don't understand. Oh, you understand? Okay, good. All right. So we already know coral layers prevent internal reflection already. 39 does not involve in temperature. Is this enough time? Yes, the sebaceous gland. It's not involved. So that would be, sorry guys, my bad for the delay, to be B. Alright, back to the question that said, and they change this question a lot too, so look out for the change. Which I find would be labeled incorrect on the x-axis. So it's not every time one time change up on x-axis instead of y-axis. So look out for that, okay? Look out for that. Look out for that. So look out if they say the x-axis. One year they ask a question that's the same question, but they change the axis. 41. That's a good question. Let's ask you guys, if it was the x-axis, which would be wrong? Which would be wrong, guys, if it was the x-axis? The mass? Everybody agree with that? Somebody say the length? If it was the x-axis, if it was the x-axis, all of them. Let's just know that length, mass, and number of leaves belong on the y-axis. So if they say which of them belong on the x-axis, it would be all of them. All of them. So 1 year they took out some of the options and leave like a number of leaves. And the number of leaves was the answer. Alright, so they'll have to change the options. They'll change the options. They'll leave unit of time though, because they wanted to pick unit of time. So you're gonna leave unit of time and they change the other two and leave number of leaves 1 year. So you have to just know and be vigilant, okay? Alright, 41 was where we were at. I never think I got, oh, they said 41 was D. Yes, it's D. So we move to 42. One paper to go after this, guys. Let's speed it up. Not going past 12, As I'm an old guy, I need rest. Last time I went to 1 o'clock. Last night I went 1 o'clock, something like that. 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock Guyana time. And I was like a zombie the next morning. 43. I was like a zombie, man. I think it was Soshi. It was social studies live. That live was long. 43. Yes. Which country you from, GF? 43 is B. 44. Oh, yeah, you have that already. C, yes. 45, yeah, we have that. Let's look for it. 3 o'clock. Mad, yeah, mad. 45. 45, 45, 45. 45 is A. 46. 46. 46. 46. Nah, man, Brianna, check that. 46. No, man, no Geo. I'm too tired for Geo tonight, man. All the Geo people, I'm so sorry. 56 is A. Ovule, zygote, embryo, seed. My zygote. Wait. Yeah. Wait. Yeah. 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 Hey. 47. Which country are you from? France. Yes, good job. 47D. Mm-hmm. Which country you from? 48. Let's do a country check after this paper. 48 is D. Mm-hmm. 49. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Big up Guyana. 49. Big up Guyana, big up Guyana. 48, 40, 49, 49, 49, 49. 49, 49. A. Mm-hmm. 50. B. Wrapped around the histones. Remember that? Remember that 50 wrapped around histones. 51. Let's get those answers in, guys. Let's get those answers in. 51, 51. 51? We just do 51, guys. 51? What's going on? Come on, guys. We just did it a while ago, guys. 51? 51 is C. I just did that already, man. Pro face. Something there. Moving on. 52. No genetic variation. 53. 53. 53. 53 is A. 54. Visible things. Oh, 54 can be A. Remember, 54 is a gene. You can't see gene. You can see your phenotype, which is 54. Let's see. Phenotype. Genotype is where you can't see. Yeah? 55. Mm-hmm. 55. 55B. 56. C. 57. Fifty-seven. 57A. 58. SD. 59. 59. C. And 60. Infertile. Oh, species. Let me check 58 if I missed something. The 60 is the for 58. Alright, so it says species consists members that interbreed. Yeah, for real. For real. C. Infertile. Yeah, that's a perfect thing Thank you for that. I was just moving fast. It's very, very important that you read and don't move that fast, okay? Just because I'm moving fast. But tomorrow, don't do that. Perfect example not to do that. Very good catch. Thank you. Who saw that for me? Who saw that? Who saw that? Big up yourself who see that. Very good catch. Is it Shire? 123. Yeah, big up yourself. Very good catch. Alright, so you have to pay attention to those type of things. To not move that fast, okay? So it will be C. Interbreed under natural conditions. Alright, so we have one last paper. Final paper for tonight. Uh, and then that is that. Alright, so this one says classify a group of organisms as insecta. Alright, one. You guys are supposed to go ahead already. This one is insecta segments, guys. Segments. One is D. Two is A, as you see that already. Tree. Let's look at tree. Let's look at tree. Let's look at tree. S3 is C. Everybody see that? Okay. 4. Yes, most bacteria. 5. Share following is a secondary consumer. Number 5. Secondary consumer. It's the eel. Mhm. Energy flow is not 100% efficient because energy is yes 6. Come on, guys, let's go another read. It's easy, man. Easy, easy, easy. Let's go, let's go. For those who are new, link is in the chat. Link is in the chat for you to join and get the resources afterwards. 6 is D. Energy is always lose or lost, sorry, through respiration, excretion, among other things. Energy can never be 100% because it's always lost. Heat is always lost. Right? 7. Mm-hmm. 7. Five statements about recycling manufactured materials are true. Less energy is used in the manufacturing of new products by using raw materials. Next one says some manufacturers who can be recycled, and they are saying statement about materials are true. That looks like all of them is true. Recycling does take less energy, so that is D. All of them is true, guys. All of them. Recycling materials usually requires less energy than producing materials from raw resources. And many manufactured products like glass, paper, aluminum, plastic can all be recycled. And recycling non-biodegradable material reduces the amount of waste sent to landfills and help them to fill up more slowly. And so that is all of them, guys. 8. It is B, C, sorry, 9. 9 is A. 10. Let's look at 10. 10 is B. Warm ocean. It's a threat. 11. Alright, for 11, guys. Alright. Didn't see 11 already, guys? See 11 already, you know? No? 11 is A. Competition from invasive species. 12. Answer my compound delay, man. Yes. 13. Okay, 13. D. 14. 14A. 15. Let's look at 16. Your basic food test. Violet, color purple, protein. Blue, black is starch. And Z is reducing sugar. Whoa. $17. Lignin, 18. Glucose, 19. Mm-hmm. 19 is C. So when I say 20 is C, but then change up by hypertension and put it somewhere else, France. My 21. Mm-hmm. 21. So I is the enamel. That's the enamel right here. Then 2 is your dentine. And 3 is your pulp cavity. And IV is your capillaries. So that will make that A. 22. I is crown. I can't be crown. If I is crown, that would mean that the pulp cavity is the blood vessels. So you have to reason it out and say that wouldn't work. Get the topic. So you have to work it out and see. So that won't fit. Okay, 23. And 23 is A. 24. It says, the following is an effect of nicotine. So this is an effect of nicotine. And that would be A. 25. We get 25 already? I didn't see 25 any at all. Oh, see one person 25. 26. 26 people saying A. 27. Best identify. 27 is all of them. They switch this again on you. They used sucrose the last time because sucrose, as I'm telling you, swatting. Read before you swat. Last time I put sucrose, and sucrose is found in plants, so therefore this was the answer because it was sucrose. Now you change it and put it to glucose. It's all of them. One about that, you know. Now do that tomorrow. Anybody do that tomorrow? Me I go find them. Go me find you. Okay. 28. Is C. But you know, 1 and 2. I couldn't have sense. Read. 29. B. 30. Nobody for 30? Ultrafiltration, selective reabsorption, and water conservation. 31. Mm-hmm. 32. 32. If you have kidney disease, you're going to have a decreased concentration of urea or an increase. Which one? If your kidney not work, it's going to be an increase of urea or a decrease in urea. It has to be an increase in urea. because it's not going to transfer it out of the body effectively. 33. Mm-hmm. 33. Mm-hmm. C. 34. 34. Mm-hmm. 35. Mm-hmm. Something for your question, yeah? Favorite question. Mm-hmm. 36A. Mm-hmm. 37. Mm-hmm. Let's go, guys. We have 20 questions to go. All right. Same thing, different drawing. Different drawing. Let's see if you can use your common sense now and figure it out. Use your common sense and figure it out. It's a different drawing, this, guys. Jesus, pizza. Jesus, pizza. Come, guys, it's a different drawing. Let me get the phone. Look, no, man. Remember, I'm telling you, no, man. Any nerve attached to the muscle is called what? Any nerve that attached to the muscle. See the muscle here, you know, guys? Any nerve that attached to the muscle is called what? A motor nerve. So the inner must be motor nerve because it attached to the muscle. In the other question, it was attached to the receptor, which make it the sensory. So it's motor, relay, and then this one attached to the skin. So that would be what? Sensory. So it will be I for motor, I for relay, and so this would be motor. I will be motor. I will be motor. 2 will be sensory. So it will be C. Yeah? So make sure you're reading, guys. Okay? Make sure you understand it so we don't have to swat it. Okay? Swatting is good enough, but you have to swat knowledge rather than just letters. Swat the knowledge, guys. Swat the knowledge. Let's go. 39. Alright, 39 sebaceous gland, which is B. Yes, guys. 20 questions to go. Let's go. 40. We're 40 already? Nobody for 40? Nobody wants 40? Smell of a hamburger is cooked cause salivate. Chef following? Nobody? Oh, it's not the smell of the food. Which of the following effectors bring about a response? Salivary gland. Not the smell of the food. The response. The response. Response is to the smell. So what causes salivate then? What causes her to salivate? Is the salivary gland. Do we understand that? It says what? Which of the following effectors? It's a gland, salivary gland. Alright, moving on. 41. 41 is D. 42. Production of new organism from one parent only. Yes, asexual. 43. Okay. 44. 'Come guys, I find us 15 questions. Let's get lively in the chat, man. Let's get lively in the chat. Chat I get boring. Come on, let's live the chat. Let's shut some answer, man. 45 on the pan live, man. Let's shut some answer. And more, me know more I watch too. 45, let's go. 45A. Okay. Oh, sorry. B. 47. Running through, guys. Running through. 47. Mm-hmm. And find disease matches category 48. Guys. I want to think about 48. We see 48 over time, guys. Let's go. 48. Same thing as pathogenic. It's the same thing. Which are following are used in the management of diabetes. 49. 49 is all of them, of course. Last 10 questions, Governor. Let's chop it up. 50. 51. Let's go, guys. Let's go. 51. Mm-hmm. The one is D. 52. Remember, two different alleles of the same gene. Okay. So that's A. 53. Yes, guys. Let's go. All right, 53. We said C. 53. It doubles the amount. That's not true. How about meiosis? 54. 54 is D. Mm-hmm. 55. 55. C. 56. 4 questions to go, lads. Okay. Only one person for 56. No, sir. I'm afraid of them question I do. So it says refer to the following diagram which represents cross between two plants heterozygous for a particular characteristic. And you're trying to do when you do the Punnett. This is so easy, guys. You do the Punnett square. So this is R. This is already done for you. R. And it says the cross between two heterozygous. So that means if it's heterozygous, what would I be? I would be big R because you already have a smaller here. So you look for I smaller, so it's either A or B, A or C, sorry. Then R times that will give you the capital first, which is R, and R times R will give you two dominant R. So that's all you have to look for. And then they say two. That means that R, smaller and smaller, will give you two smaller. And R and bigger will give you bigger and smaller. So this is two smaller. So they want I, which is, sorry, it's a wrong thematical. This is not this should be X. So it's big R, then I will be small r, so I will just work it out. And then 3 will be big R and smaller. So the answer is B. You understand that, Brianna? And Josh Grant. Everybody understand how we get that? B. Brianna. Okay. All right. Next one is 57. It's easy stuff, Brianna, with them. It's easy stuff. Easy stuff. This doing multiplication, they put in square. All right. So C is correct. 58. 58 is C, definitely. And then we have 59 and 60, which should be easy. So 59 is D and 60 is C. All right. So that's it. All right. Make sure you join the group for the details. And it's in the chat. It's pinned in the chat. Okay. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully, all the best in your exams. Join the group for the resources. All right. It's been a pleasure having you. It's a small life, but has been productive. So Brianna, I hope you understand your Punnett square. Just to explain that, let's just go through that again. Um, to ensure that you understand. The computer don't want me to do it again. Right, so it says represents a cross between two heterozygous. Remember, heterozygous would be a dominant, which is a big capital, and a recessive, right? And they give you piece of it already. But since it's heterozygous, it has to be the same thing. But they put a small r here to show you off because capital normally come before um you know common, so dominant normally come before recessive, right? So but in the Punnett square when you work it out, you always put the dominant first, but they put the r here to kind of trick you. Say, but if this is a small r and it's heterozygous, it has to be a big R you pair it with. That's the only way it can be heterozygous. If you put it in another small R, it becomes homozygous recessive. You see me? So after you do that now, you're gonna work it out. So you're gonna multiply going up. So you say this, that give you that, then this give you that, and this, that give you this, and this, that give you that. Okay? And let's watch and see, and let's see which one of them has it. And good. Okay. So I hope you understand now, Brianna, okay? Alright, it was fun. It was calm and fun, guys. I'll see you next tomorrow. So at later. So sleep well. And again, if you don't understand this, you say me in two. One, two. You don't understand this. I will as soon as I get the paper. Alright. Alright, guys. Later. Sleep well. Stay blessed.